G'day, I'm David G, Sheshnag Yoga Center. What on earth is Kundalini? This video's been retitled. It was going to be Love is Free, but actually love comes at a price. The true love anyway. Love for yourself, love for other beings, and we're talking true love in the sense of being able to be the space in the bathtub that's non-judgmental by nature. Can you really love someone? On a subconscious level, we're programmed into a lustful trance train of thought. I tried love on a cultural level. You give physically, you give energetically, you give emotionally. At the end of the day, it becomes disempowering because you give yourself away. It's like a marriage, which is a weird concept because ultimately I've come to realise that the most important person for me to give to is myself. If I don't love myself and appreciate my own constitution, don't give myself the space and the time that I deserve as a person to follow up my own interest and my own passion, then I'm weak, I'm depleted, I'm no good to myself. Subsequently, then I'm no good to anyone else. The reality is that I need to empower myself, not through embellishment of a false identity and false sense of validation, which I crave as a sense of self-belonging, which often happens at someone else's expense. Not that sort of love. I'm talking about the ability to be able to find my passion, appreciate my innate physical constitution, my psychological predispositions, my emotional tendencies, and then be able to provide myself with things that fulfill that. Fulfill the opportunity for me to become whole as a person, fully empowered. And once I'm fully empowered and I dedicate a significant period of my life to being empowered, then I won't be depleted. And in the fullness of myself, I can provide fully for the other people in my life. Which is not possible when I don't love myself. But the love that I have for myself actually comes at a price. Has to come at a price of defining boundaries for myself. Working through my subconscious programming, the cultural imposition of a false paradigm to do with separateness and some sense of self-belonging through a physical act actually comes through peace. Reprogramming myself to appreciate the essence of everything in everyone. Being able to embellish my own essence and work along the lines of being able to provide for that firstly. And then everything else will fall into place. It's like a waterfall. Pyramid starts at the top. Everything falls down slowly from the top down to the bottom. But without the key point at the top, where I appreciate and love myself, then there's no love that freely flows off of me. It's all conditional. So that's why it comes at a price. It comes at an expense. Have to work through some things, have to be disciplined. Have to provide boundaries for myself. Even though I like to please other people to a certain extent. Please myself first. And then other people will be pleased. If I'm empowered, then it'll all flow on from there. Without the pressure and superimposition that disempowers you, then you can be who you are and be true to that self, the higher self. And then, through the love of and appreciation of your higher self, your lower self comes into harmony. Through that expression, your subconscious is reprogrammed. Then, through that expression, you can interact harmoniously on a physical level in the three-dimensional environment as a carbon-based framework. the body that you chose to inhabit, the body that you chose to manifest according to the karma that you wanted to experience. Here we are, experiencing karma. Hopefully we get to the karma, which is love in Sanskrit, as opposed to the other karma with an R before the M after the A. No worries. There you go, something to think about. Om Namah Shivaya, Hara Hara Mahadev. Share the world, sheshnag.com.